we had always thought that she had a modeling agency, but it wasn't a modeling agency. It was more of a brand that she ran for high-profile and athletes.
You see, they say a good name is better than riches. And when you look at Diddy's family, it's like they're drowning in riches, but starving for respect. Like, what's the point of having it all if your name is tainted? From Diddy's dad, who is allegedly a gang member and substance dealer, down to his kids who have been organizing wild parties and SAing young girls, allegedly. And let's talk about Diddy's mom. Allegedly, she's the OG queen of the drama. They say she didn't just give birth to Diddy, but she also is the mother of his shenanigans. Word on the street is this woman used her modeling agency as a front for freak-off parties. All the activities that went down at her parties were the same ones as we heard about at Diddy's parties.
So to hear that she ran a giving parties and parties, you understand? It's easy to say he get it from his mama.
Honestly, using a modeling agency for freak-offs ain't even the shocker, cause let's be real, it's been a thing in Hollywood from jump, and we all know. Y'all remember that explosive scandal involving Jeffrey Epstein, right? Here's the sickening part. Epstein allegedly dangled modeling contracts and gigs with top designers in front of these young girls, but it was all a ruse. Instead of launching their careers, he exploited them for S. Can you even imagine? But like I said, I ain't surprised. It's a trend in Hollywood. What's really gotten me shaken is what's coming out about Diddy's family, specifically his mom's infamous parties. Some close relatives have said some pretty wild stuff about her parties, and then there's Gene Deal connecting the dots. Let's just say it's getting really tea-spilly up in here. Starting from this man, Tim Dog Pedersen, who is one of Combs' longtime childhood friends. He allegedly wrote a documentary titled Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy. In the documentary, he claimed that Diddy's mother Janice would often throw wild parties at the future music mogul's childhood home, where it wasn't uncommon to walk into a room where adults were having S. He further said there was always something going on the weekend. Combs partied in the house, and we did that a lot. He was around all types of alcohol. He was around reefer smoke, substance addicts, lesbians around, homosexuals. He was around and pushers. He said people that attended the parties were from Harlem, from the streets. It wouldn't be a thing to mistakenly walk into one of the bedrooms and you got a couple in there naked. Now there's another dude named DJ Easy Lee Davis. According to reports, he's also a Mount Vernon native who was close with Combs and spun for Mary J. Blige in her early years. Noted that while he never attended Janice's parties, he heard rumors about what occurred at the parties where everyone was welcome. He said Janice had little cool chicks that would come around and she made sure everybody was comfortable, he explained, laughing. Friends, I don't know how legit these claims are, but it's kind of adding up, considering that different people are saying the same thing. It gets even more interesting to think that Diddy himself said that he was exposed to S at a tender age. In an interview with Vibe in 1999, Diddy shared an intimate experience he had with a girl when he was at the age of 12. According to him, I was acting just like stars act. I smacked that ass. I was smacking the girl's ass. I didn't do it on my own. She wanted me to smack that ass. I flipped her over because I saw it on the movie, and then she told me to do it again. So back to the tea on the table. All these Diddy freaky behaviors are influenced by his mother, allegedly. One person people find difficult to doubt is Gene Deal. You know why? This man stayed around Diddy and his family for so many years. That's why folks think he's got the whole tea. Gene Deal has been exposing some jaw-dropping revelations over the months about the weird connection between Diddy and his mom. He took it a step further and broke down that wild video where Diddy's raving about his mom's flexibility. Like she can bend over and touch the ground with her palms flat. And here's where it got seriously awkward. Gene Deal calls out Diddy for kissing his mom at a pretty mature age, and then he drops another bombshell, connecting the dots between his mom's white nail polish and some pretty disturbing allegations in Cassie's lawsuit.
You understand? This man was talking about that his mother could take her palms and bend over and put them down on the floor. Not bend over, but she could stand straight up and put her palms on the floor, bruh. He's saying that about his mother. Who describes any of their mother actions like that in a way? And then, you know, I don't know how many dudes do kiss their mother in their mouth when they 50, 60 years old or something like that. That's them, that's their whole thing, man. But that was a little kind of weird for me. And then his mother wore the same white fingernail polish that Cassie described that he liked to see.
Did y'all catch that bend over part? I'm dying to know, what exactly was Diddy watching his mom do while she was bent over? Downward facing dog? I'm just saying, it's a little unusual. And speaking of the Cassie lawsuit that claims Diddy loved his women in white nail polish during the FreakOffs, let me roll y'all that video of Diddy kissing his mom while she was in that white nail polish.
Yeah, my mom's single. Yeah, for real. Mom do know how to have a good time. She ain't sitting in the house playing. They outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to club. I don't care. For real. It's my dog. You know, I want to live life. Be out here moving and grooving. So my mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms. You know? Flat. Oh.
Child, I am shook. The connections are getting easier to make out by the minute, and I ain't the only one saying it. The internet is buzzing. Like this person who said, kissing his mom on the mouth, getting IV with her, they get them after freak-offs, aka orgies, the white nail polish, he likes the contrast against black skin, they go to clubs together and make comments about her palms flat on the floor. Sick and disturbing. And this person said, God, he was probably by his freaky mommy as a child, and he's normalized this type of behavior. She created this demon. But hey, these are comments from the internet folk. I want to know what y'all think about this whole situation. Do y'all think Diddy's mom used her modeling agency for freak-offs? And do y'all think she influenced Diddy's alleged freaky behavior? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all later.